Mustard Knuckle.
Hello everybody, Mustard Knuckle back again. Heading out in the T26E1-1 Super Pershing. Gonna do the gameplay here. Can I get a shot on this guy? Maybe not. Gameplay, and then we'll do the history of this vehicle, and also any tips that come along while we try to get this guy. So I'm trying to stay behind these rocks right here just to keep the hole covered as much as possible, but he's doing a good job staying behind that building, and I'm not accurate enough to you know, I can put it right on there, but just the gun's not accurate enough. I either miss him or hit the building so far, so we'll have to keep trying on that. Maybe try a new spot, see if we can get around to where we get an angle on that guy. The T26 is the E1-1 is interesting because it can't. Well, that was lucky. I'm glad I didn't just blow up on that. That's usually what happens. Okay, so we'll try to get this guy. Reload just takes forever, especially when part of your turret crew gets taken out. Alright, cool. Well, I got the assist on that. Alright. So back to this other guy. And alright, good deal. So for those of you who are new or not subscribed, we do 3 or 5 videos a week of gameplay, tips, and history every single time. And then we do every Tuesday a 3-minute clinic, 3 minutes on how to kill a different vehicle every week, and that's on Tuesdays. So if you're not subscribed, I thought I was going to have him there. If you're not subscribed, feel free to subscribe. I appreciate it. And those of you who have, thank you very much. And thank all of you for your comments and everything else. Appreciate it. Filling in the blanks here. I'm hoping that's what it'll work for, because I'm not an expert. So anybody that has any more info, feel free to share. And we'll keep building and building. Let's see if we can. One more try. Nope. Alright, this is getting to be futile. Now, something to think about over here. I'm flanked out a little bit, but not much. So I gotta keep my right side covered, and I gotta keep checking down there to make sure nobody's trying to sneak up on me while I'm working this area. I can't get too zoned in and forget about where I am, because that would be bad. And then I'd get shot, and then the tank would blow up, and you know, one of my crew members could get hurt. You know, things like that. We don't want that. Oh, this guy tipped over. Those bombs blew him over. Huh. I hate it when that happens to me, but this'll. I should just be able to shoot right through here. Let's see. Come on, there we go. All right, cool. So the Super Pershing came along when the King Tiger came along. So toward the end of World War II, 44-45, the King Tiger was discovered to have a even more highly powered 88mm gun cannon, and so we thought, well, we need to match that. So the Super Pershing. So they put basically a longer barrel, still a 90mm cannon on it, but better. Over 300mm of penetration, so that works pretty well. And then the first one they made was a single, all-in-one shell, propellant, all that was in one. Then that was the only one they did that way. It was also the only one that actually saw any service, active service. It ended up in Europe, and I think it was involved in I mean, this is pointless. Spawn right in front of 2 fighters, and that's that. But it ended up in Europe, and there was a little bit of action with it, and then the war was over basically, so it didn't have a lot of time to do much. But the one that was in Europe, they added even more armor to it. They added like 2 more plates to the front, and then another plate to the front of the turret, in addition to these little flaps here. So that thing was fairly well armored, and they knew they needed it. They knew what came on the tank wasn't good enough, so they had to figure something out. Sort of like on the Shermans, where they'd put concrete blocks and just anything they could find all over the front of the hull and the turret to try to give them some extra protection, especially once the Jumbo came out, and they knew that the tank could handle it structurally, power transmission, all that kind of stuff could handle some extra weight. So they said, well, let's just start piling crap all over the front of these things, and we'll have some extra arm. We'll make our own jumbo. Well, they didn't call it a jumbo, but anyway, you know what I mean. So this Super Pershing with a longer barrel, higher velocity. Oh, and like I said, the first one had these single rounds and propellant. Now the second version, which is the one that actually got ordered but never saw service, they put a new cannon. It was a T26E1-1, I think, was the cannon that they put on that one. The T26E1 was the one they put on the first one, and that was the one with the single piece shells and all that kind of stuff. Now the second one, here we go. Oh, well, I got lucky. I think you got one of my guys, but I'm lucky I didn't completely explode there. I need to switch probably these solid shells here and there. I've used a couple of them this round, but I like the solid shells just because it's gonna pen. Nice. Oh man, right down the barrel. Sweet. Take that. So, as I've been trying to say, come on, reload. The reload is so slow, this guy's gonna be gone. Oh, maybe not. Tiger 2, sweet. Side shot. Check out the 3-minute clinic on the Tiger 2, and we talk about exactly how to kill that and where the ammo is and what to aim for, even when you have a side shot that looks easy. Oh, that was gonna be great for me, but oh well. You gotta know where the ammo is, especially if you're using an explosive shell. If you can hit the ammo with an explosive shell, done deal. So, on the 3-minute clinic for the Tiger 2 specifically, we discussed that. On with the Super Pershing. So they had the updated cannon, and that had two. So it had the shell, and then it had the propellant. The propellant was in a more compressed form. I guess bigger around, but shorter. So I guess maybe for storage, or if this turret got small when they changed the gun, I don't know. But they went to a 2-piece system on that for whatever reason. I don't know. That's all I can tell you. But it never saw service anyway. I got a guy over here, and he's bothering me, and I'd like for him to not be over here. Come on, Panther. Nah, I'm afraid I want to go over there, but I don't. I'm afraid that he's gonna get me. All right, I'm gonna keep watching him. If I can get low enough, then I might... Oh, come on, where is he? Right there. Is that him? I don't think that's him. I think that's something else dead in front of him. I don't think I can get a shot on that guy. Another thing about... You see on top... you see those big tubes, those cylinders on top of the barrel? Those are springs that help stabilize the barrel, because it's so long they had to figure out something to keep that thing... It's either for while you're driving so it doesn't bounce around, or it's aiming because it's so heavy. You know, whatever the vertical guidance system is on it, the barrel being so long might have gotten too heavy for it, so they added these assist springs, which were on the early version, but on the second versions with the new gun, they didn't need those anymore, so those were cleared out, which is nice. But in the game, those springs act as a shot trap, and they'll pull... If somebody shoots into those springs, it'll pull them right down into the top of the turret, or the front of the turret. Now in real life, I have no idea. Wow, I think somebody just barely missed me. That was lucky. Oh, here we go. Come on now. This dead guy's in the way. Did I just lose out on another kill? Here we go. Right there. There we go. Hey. I mean, I've lost out on 2 kills just by the reload time being a little too slow. Oh, we're gonna win this game. This is over. All right, so T26E1-1. Cool tank, cool gun. Here we go. Let's see if I can get him before he gets me. Well, nope. And the game's over. Great tank, cool gun. Usually, even with that explosive shell, with it having a little less pen than the solid shell, you're still in good shape pen-wise. But if you're running anything super big, that solid shell is handy with this thing, with the power of the gun and all that stuff. Other than that, it's basically a normal Pershing in the game. But like I said, in real life, when they got that one over in Europe, they piled up extra armor on it. So, you know. What, 4 kills, 5 assists? Well, I didn't realize I had 5 assists. That's kind of cool. Alright, guys. Like I said, subscribe if you're not. And thanks for watching. Good luck. Have fun. See you in the next one.